The good news keeps on rolling in for the Cleveland Cavaliers, ladies and gentlemen. After thrashing the Orlando Magic and then executing one of the greatest comebacks this season over the likes of the defending champion Boston Celtics, they have given us something else to be excited about. They have just agreed to a two-way deal with forward F Nae'Qwan Tomlin. This of course comes after the team rewarded him with a 10-day contract after a recent 5-game stretch of play with their G League affiliate, the Cleveland Charge, in which he put up 24.6 points, 8 rebounds, 2.4 assists, and 2.2 blocks, while completing over 55.4% of his field goals, including 38.7% from three-point range. I think many, including myself, saw this as a real possibility with the Cavs' recent set of moves as of late. After the acquisition of DeAndre Hunter, they were left with 2 roster spots and had to fill at least one to meet the league requirement of 14. They used one of those to bring in Tomlin on said 10-day deal. That gave them a bit more time to evaluate their options before making a more concrete decision. They then acquired wing depth, signing forward Javonte Green for the remainder of the season, which technically filled all roster spots. But with that 10-day deal set to expire on March 1st, a decision would need to be made once more. As the Cavs would need to either let it expire and find a replacement, sign him to a second 10-day contract, convert one of the current two-ways in JT Thor, Emoni Bates, or Luke Travers, and then hand said two-way deal to Tomlin, waive one of the two-way players and hand that two-way deal to Tomlin, or sign him outright to a rest of season contract, each one coming with potential ramifications or implications. The decision: the Cavs would ultimately waive forward JT Thor, freeing up a two-way spot. And while that does suck for Thor, he was at the very least waived by the March 1st deadline. This means that he will retain playoff eligibility in the case that another team happens to sign him. For Tomlin, this means short-term security. He signed a 2-year, two-way deal, meaning the Cavs will have yet another talented young prospect to try and develop into the ranks of rotation regular. For the Cavs, this means that they will retain an open roster spot, and whatever player they choose to sign should be playoff eligible. With so much depth suddenly on the wing, all signs would seem to point to the team bringing in depth at the 5, or at the very least one would think so. Overall, since Tomlin was signed, he has appeared in 3 games and averaged 3.3 points and 2 rebounds while completing 50% of his field goals in just 4.7 minutes per contest. Now obviously all of this has come in garbage time, but I can't lie to you, I really see the vision with him and have been impressed with the short amount of NBA film that we do have on him. He's got a fluid shot, can rebound, and hustles on the defensive end. If given real time to develop, the Cavs just might be able to unearth another cheap young diamond in the rough like they did with Craig Porter Jr. He will likely spend the remainder of the season with the Charge. For a player with such an inspiring and unconventional path to the NBA, this is quite a big deal. He didn't play high school ball. Instead, he honed his skills on the streets of New York before eventually finding his way to organized basketball after high school. His college journey was pretty unorthodox, which spanned 4 schools in 5 years. Well, what do you think, guys? Is this a good signing? What would you like the Cavs to do with that open roster spot? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to do your boy a favor and smash that like button, subscribe to keep the Cavs coverage coming, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a beat. As always, go Cavs.
That's where you got it from.
We did. He did. Lucas runs the show.
Lucas is very good.